Yep, we're recording. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Iron Topaz. I need an intro. I kind of got an outro, maybe. But today I'll be talking about, sorry for the light, chapter 139 of Attack on Titan. Now, Attack on Titan is my favorite manga series, hands down. Favorite anime, hands down. Like, I don't think anything will ever replace it. My Hero does an incredible job. My Hero's pretty close. And My Hero's still ongoing. Dragon Ball's pretty good. Has filler, though. Seven Deadly Sins is good. The manga's really good. Anime kind of tanked for me because season 3 was animated so poorly. But back on track. Chapter 139, the English translation is released today, this morning actually, which was when I read them with my sister. And I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on it. I've seen a lot of hate, but I've also seen a butt ton of just acceptance. Like, this is it. I mean, we can't change it, but it was really good. I enjoyed the ending. I know it kind of eradicates some things. Not eradicates, I don't know. Let me actually pull up the chapter. I'm not editing any of this. Yeah, I'm not editing any of this. You're just gonna see my face for about, I don't know how much time. I can have 40 minutes of footage if I want to, but I'm not going to because I'm not insane. Okay, I gotta go to Google because AOT chapter 139. That's not a cool. I think this is it. Nope, wrong website. Okay, hold on, I'll find it. You gotta give me a minute. Found it. Alright, cool. So the chapter starts off with Eren and Armin talking in paths. It starts off, I also like it through their conversation, they progressively get older. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows that, but I liked it. So it shows that once Eren kissed Historia's hand, all memories went to him, which we already knew. But Armin's talking you need to apologize to Mikasa, you hurt her. And Eren's yeah, I should. And Eren's I made spoilers by the way. I don't think I said this, but spoilers. I'm going to be talking about this. I'm going to be talking about the chapter. Gosh. Eren, did you push us all away? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I have a lot going on in my head right now. So, Eren needed to be the bad guy to make the other ones saviors of humanity, which I thought was pretty cool. Eren kind of just took the fall, and even Eldians are still kind of looked upon. I mean, the world still hates Eldians, but not as much. I think that's what this chapter was intending to tell. Let's see, what else did you... Yeah, he tells Armin that I don't know. Hold on, I'm reading it as I go to make sure I'm right. So Eren's I did this all for you all, to make you all safe, to make you all the saviors, so no one would hate you, to secure your future, basically. Then he starts explaining Ymir's backstory. He shows Armin lava, which that's just fun. And he says Eren figured out something in paths when he was with her, and that's why she connected with him. That guess he realizes that the founder Ymir was in love with Mr. Karl Fritz. I almost just said Mr. That she wished for freedom. Yeah, this is a line. I couldn't look any deeper into the founder Ymir's heart, but I know for certain she was in pain, wishing for freedom. She waited 2,000 years for someone. She continued to hope that someone could free her from the pain of her love. finally they arrived, and that person was Mikasa. This took me a couple rereads to understand that, like, Mikasa's love kind of freed it, I guess. Armin's like, what did you say, Mikasa? I did. You weren't really listening, were you? And Armin's like, I was listening, which is, it's just them. Ymir choosing Mikasa was what led to the result, which was also like apparently Mikasa's love for Eren freed Ymir. I think that was kind of what he was saying. And when Mikasa let go and had to kill him, I think that finally like let Ymir pass on. I think it's what it was, and I know it's what it was. I know, I'm sure. Everything was only for sake of reaching this end result. Even I did follow the path. I massacred 8% of all humanity. I made all the Paradise Islands start killing each other. I got my precious friends dragged into this war. Yeah, he was carrying this burden all the time. He's sad. This incident when he made the Dina Fritz Titan kill his mom. A lot of people are mad with that, but it's the same thing as the Grisha Jaeger thing where he's like, I killed them, I killed the family. This is what you wanted. The Paths is such a Paths screws with so much stuff, but I love it. Paths is amazing. I know it's a plot hole, like it can explain anything, but Paths is cool. It's cool. And he kept Bertolt alive because he would have to revive Armin with Bertolt. But I don't think he knew that the Titan would go after her mom. Like, I don't think he meant the Titan to go after his mom. I think he just meant it to dodge Bertolt. Like, Eren's not the founder. Like, Eren does not have royal blood in the founding Titan. I don't think his power is absolute. Maybe. So what do you, 7 minutes. Alright, I don't want to make this video too long. So what do you think? So they're progressing right now. So they're at the ocean. So what do you think about Mikasa? Well, he's like, I don't know. Armin punches him, which was awesome. He's like, don't give me that crap. And he's like, how could you turn down Mikasa's feelings for you? She's loved you her whole life. And then like Armin's like, hey, if she forgets about you, maybe she can move on. And Eren's like, no. And then he kind of turns into, we kind of get original Eren, we get true Eren's feelings, which I kind of liked. Like, he loves friends so much, and he loves Mikasa too, because, I mean, they're childhood friends. They protect each other for so long. He just had to make her hate him. I want her to have feelings, even if after I die, I want her to hold me in her heart for a long time, which she does. And he's like, don't tell her I said that. Don't tell her I'm a simp for Mikasa. And that's basically what Eren's saying. So Eren's for Mikasa. I'm for Pieck, honestly. I don't want to die. I want to be here with Mikasa. All of you, yeah. Then the ocean transforms into the stomped grounds of the rumbling. I don't think it's the ocean. I think they're just on the ground of the rumbling. He talks about he destroyed so much, so the ecosystem's gonna kind of come back. And then this picture of the man holding the kid. That was Grisha holding Eren. We thought that was Eren holding his child with Historia, but no, it's Grisha holding Eren. So that was really cool. That was solved. So he's free. So he says he's gonna have to erase this conversation from his memory, which I was like, what? Then you're going to try to kill me. And as the conversation continues, his face marks like get worse. Like they keep going down. His cheeks get that indent, and he gets that chin thing. He basically looks more and more like his founding Titan. He's like, Eren, thank you so much for turning yourself into a mass murderer for our sake. I swear I won't let this transgression go to waste. And Eren tears up, and they hug, and it's all wholesome. Most fans are like, oh, what happened to all the mass murder? Come on, guys. This is good. This is a really good ending. The one who saved humanity is you. And then it cuts back to Armin on the boat. And I was like, holy crap. That was why Armin was so Hanjime, Isma, you god. You absolute madman. You are amazing. And then Annie asks, have your wounds been healed? And then it shows Falco's Titan going up in steam. And I was so confused. I'm like, is it on fire? If we have a fire flying bird, I'm like, whoa. But no, it's evaporating. It's like it's going down. And you see all these Titans just going up in steam. I'm like, oh, has the battle been resolved? And Armin gets up and he's like, oh, crap. He's like, I remember. He remembers the conversation he had with Eren. Oh, it's 10 minutes. Yeah. And then Mikasa walks in holding Eren's head. Armin starts crying. Mikasa's like, have your memories returned too? Yeah. I heard all about it. That the result of the choice that you caused, Armin talking to Mikasa, will wipe out the power of the Titans from this world. Titans are gone. Titans are gone. The power is just gone. Like, the powers are gone. Like, all the mindless Titans, they've been brought back to normal. And all of Eren's friends have that memory of his conversation with them. Because apparently they all had it. Like, Gabby's back, Reiner, Jean, Connie. No, the Titan Shifters no longer have the power to shift, which means they don't die in 13 years, which is awesome. Reiner's mom is back, Gabby's parents. Jean's like, I remember it all. Reiner's like, Eren, what a man. And Eren said he transformed Connie's mom back too. And I was like, gosh, this is good. Annie's tearing up. Annie runs to her dad, hugs him. Oh my gosh. Falco is just yells Gabby and starts running towards her. And then it cuts to Levi. Levi seeing all of the friends who passed away. And it seems this is how it ends. The goal that you all devoted your hearts to. And then he finally does that thing. The salute. As like the people he sees, they're in the steam. So like he sees like a manifestation of them in the steam. Connie and Jean see Sasha and she smiles at him. Oh, I wish I could show you all this, but I don't want to move my phone. Gabby turns and sees Falco running towards her, and then they just leaps at her and they hug. Oh, it's so good. I like them. I hated Gabby as a character at the beginning, but she's grown so much. Falco too, so I like them. They're good. I ship them. That's right. And Reiner's mom like apologizes to him. Like she's so happy that her son's not gonna die. Mikasa says, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go bury Eren's head. And then Marley and soldiers are the dumbest people alive because they're like, oh, they'll turn into Titans again. But all the aliens like, yo, we can't do that anymore. He's like, oh, can you prove it? And Armin's like, oh, I can with facts. And that's the Armin I like, the factual, intellectual Armin. That's the one I like. Then it cuts to 3 years out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're time skipping again. Like, this is 3 years after the Battle of Heaven and Earth, which was a really weird way. I might have liked... No, okay, I'm okay with that title. It's a really cool Heaven kind of paths and Earth. I get the title now. I don't know why I didn't. Like, people are still recovering from the rumbling. Eldian people have formed an entire army. And I'm like, oh, okay. And we see a lot of characters in the background. Like, we see, shoot, I forgot his name. Well, we see the reporters. We see the marketsman. I can't remember his name. He was a big player in Season 3. He was the son of the dad who helped out the scouts. I'm sorry, I can't remember him. We see, not Petra. Petra's dead. I forgot her name, too. She was Annie's friend, the one that always kind of slacked off. We see the Browse family with Niccolo, which is really good. Everybody's like, all the Eldian people cheering in the crowd, like, we gotta fight to survive. Historia is still queen. So far, maybe that's what Eren has said. Even so, Eren chose to entrust us with the future of this world as we now live. And then it cuts to them on the boat. From what I got, they are apparently ambassadors. Like, I'm guessing from Marley to Eldia. Like, they're Eldian ambassadors, they're cool because they're heroes. And then we cut to like 3 years. We get to see everybody alive. in a world without Titans. And then Reiner sniffs his story's handwriting. I'm like, Reiner, you simp, you legend. You want to die and then you're alive. His story's handwriting is so beautiful. I can't stop looking. Even it smells nice too. Gosh, Reiner. Right, like Armin has a new haircut, which I adore. I really like it. No, is it the same? His hair seems more trimmed back. Reiner's too. Connie's looks a bit more grown out, but not much. Actually, Connie's looks the same. PX looks really nice because, you know. I see, but you're clearly worried how your hair looks. Yeah. And then Annie! It doesn't confirm this, but there's a subtext that Annie and Armin are together, and I'm like, that's nice. They all talk to each other like they've just been friends, and then it cuts to, I don't know, this might be in Marley, but it shows Onyo-Kappan, I don't know if that's how you say his name, but Onyo-Kappan, Falco, Gabby, and Levi. Levi's in a wheelchair because he's an old man. He's 43. He's 43. He's in a wheelchair. His face is all scarred. He lost his right eye. Like, it shows it whited out, which I was like, oh, he must be blind. But it shows Gabby and Falco. They're in a relationship, which I love. I love 15-year-old Gabby and Falco. They look awesome. It shows them on a boat. And then it transitions to Mikasa over at Eren's grave, and she's like, people will be here to see you. Give time. And then Mikasa's like, I wish I could just see you again. And then a bird picks at her scarf and then flies away. And it's just, Eren, you wrapped this scarf around me. Thank you. Oh no! Okay. Yeah, the scarf was falling down, and the bird picked it up and put it back on her. You always wrap your scarf, thank you. And then they said end, and I almost cried. This chapter is amazing, just like the others. I love the series. I just love the series so much. From like how it's made the fandom, from Sasageo to how it ended, to how the fandom is going to continue on. Like in winter, we're going to see this animated, which is going to be awesome. And like, there's some good ones I want to see animated, like Eren's Titan, Zeke transforming Falco and the other people, the Battle of Heaven and Earth, that whole thing. It's gonna, Mappa, take as much time as you need, but Hanjime Isama, you can rest, man. You've done so much for the community. Thank you.